something about the course that we have created. So it's your laptop, so,
yes,
so please go ahead. Because what you have been getting during this afternoon is a lot of what will be included in the course, but perhaps in a different form, because you have been taking part in workshop and you have got presentations. Yes, see the screen. How we only have one screen. Yes. Yes. So the project that's called Play and Learn Digimedia also has an online course with the same name, and it's starting in March this spring. This might be a bit of a repetition, but the course consists mainly of 5 main modules. It actually has 7 modules, but the main modules are those that you have got. Perhaps a brief in one way, a more deeper way, but then briefly about all these modules. Some information, and the modules, they are all called Playful Interactive Material, Playful Video Playground, Playful Simulations, Playful Online Dialogues, and Playful Assessments. And I don't know if any of you heard our first presentation on the first floor. Piedad de Valsovela, she briefly mentioned the structure of the course and the structure of the modules. So this is repetition for you who heard this. Because each module consists of a start one unit and then 5 other units. And to make the learning process not only more playful but also a bit easier, we have created a lot of visual elements. So for example, these are some of the visual elements to guide you, to navigate you through the process of the course and of the modules, because there's a lot of stuff. So the 5 guiding units are called See 1, Do 1, Teach 1, Remix 1, and Recap 1. So basically the C1 unit, that's about the background theories, pedagogical theories, to read, to see videos, basic information and deeper information as well. But you're not before the next step, the do one. That's where you're really getting your hands dirty and trying out what you have learned in the C1. So the do one, that's when you have played around and you have tested, and then you take what you have learned and you go out to your own classrooms, and then you're seeing how does it go, and then you're coming back to the course. And in the teach one, that's mainly documenting and reflecting on what you have been doing in your classrooms, and then you're writing a blog post. Then the remix one, that's when you're looking at what your fellow teachers in the same course, what have they done? What have they created? And then, as Ritke, I think, mentioned, maybe it has been mentioned many times, that we also encourage you to steal from each other. So you are looking at your fellow teachers. Maybe you find someone who has done something interesting, and then you find some other blog post, someone from another field have perhaps done something different, and then you combine these two, and then you go back to your classroom and try it out again. And the recap, that's a recap of the specific module of what you have learned. We are also using a lot of colors, not only symbols and graphs, and so the playful interactive material produced by Tartu University have pink as their color, and that's the module on how the principles of interactivity and how to create your own interactive material. And Mart very nicely had in your presentation, you had the H5P, so there will be a lot of H5P, not only ready-made H5P elements, but you will also get to try it out yourself and create your own interactive material. There will be probably other but mainly H5P, because it's very versatile to use. This is not only how it looks like in the playful interactive material module. This is a structure or a visual structure to guide you through each module. So if you remember the eye that you saw, now you see that the eye is highlighted, so which means that now you're in the C1 intro, and then you move along to the next units. And then we have maybe it's lilac, I don't know, bluish, the playful video playground, where it's about different ways of spicing up your teaching with video in different ways. We are mainly focusing on the flipped classroom as a learning method in this module. We also encourage you to reflect in many different ways, and we encourage you to use to create your own learning journal, and you can decide if you want to play it safe or if you want to go crazy. So you can do it in any way or form or shape that you want to do it. And then we are moving on to the playful simulations. You see the colors. We have now a new color. And we got a very good presentation earlier about the simulations and what you're going to learn in this module. There will be a lot of much more than you got during the presentation today. Different case studies, different tools, much more different tools to use. The icons and the symbols. This is one symbol that you will be familiar with. There will be graphs, because it's easier to remember. I think someone, was it Mart perhaps, who said something that students don't want to read a lot of text, so it's very important to have both text and then you have the same in different formats. Then we're moving on to the green one, the playful online dialogues. We got a very comprehensive overview of what it is with Rikke earlier. There will be also something that you will be familiar with. We have a lot of questions. We are questioning for you. What is the most important? What do we mean, for example, with the playful online dialogue? Why is it important? What are the benefits? How should I use the pedagogy behind it? And then a recap. And then you will be exposed to different interactive tests. They might look something like this. And there will be guides and how-tos. And then we move on to the last module. That's the playful assessment module, the yellow one. And we will provide you with tables to give you once again an overview of what a module consists of and what a unit consists of. So once again, you see the eye. Now it's yellow. In the beginning, it was pink. So there will be these symbols that you will get accustomed to, and then you know, yes, the eye or the hammer, and so that you know where you are. So this is just a screenshot, because the whole table is very broad. So just a screenshot of you will get the information about what is the content in that particular unit. And besides all these tests and rubrics and simulations and graphs and icons, there will be, or actually there are a lot of videos as well. So, of course, we want you to sign up for the course. So this is the link for you to fill in. You will get the same link if you have signed up for the Google form. But repetition is good to have. So this was very briefly, because I think we actually have to move out of the room at 5 o'clock. So thank you.